For many years, we've been given one clear message about aging and strength. If you want strong legs, stable joints, and a healthy body as you grow older, you must squat. Squats have been praised as the ultimate lower body exercise. And for younger, pain-free bodies, that reputation may be deserved. But there's an important truth that's rarely discussed. As we age, our bodies change and the rules change with them, according to the CDC. More than 1 out of every 4 adults over the age of 65 experiences a fall each year. And the biggest contributors are not weak arms or poor endurance, they are loss of balance, reduced hip strength, and diminished control of the lower body. At the same time, research published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy shows that weakness in the hip and glute muscles is closely linked to slower walking speed, poor balance, and a significantly higher risk of falls. So here's a question worth asking. If squats are truly the best exercise, why do so many people over 50 still struggle with knee pain, back pain, poor posture, and unsteady walking, even after trying to squat regularly? The answer surprises many people. For aging bodies, squats often fail to train what matters most, the glutes. Your glutes are the powerhouse of your lower body. They support your spine, they stabilize your hips. They keep you upright and confident when you walk, climb stairs, or stand up from a chair. But when the glutes weaken or become inactive, something that naturally happens after years of sitting, other muscles are forced to compensate. Your lower back takes on more work than it should. Your knees absorb extra stress. Your posture gradually collapses forward. And here's something most people never hear. Studies using EMG muscle testing reveal that certain simple, targeted movements can activate the glutes just as much, and sometimes more, than squats, while placing far less stress on the joints. That's why today, I want to gently challenge a long-standing belief. If you're over 50, you don't need to force your body into deep squats to build strong hips and a stable lower body. In fact, there are 2 safer, smarter exercises that may serve you better, and they can dramatically change how your body feels and moves over time. Before we continue, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to comment your name and where you're watching from. People join us from all around the world, and it's inspiring to see so many adults over 50 choosing strength, independence, and long-term health together. Now let's talk about the muscles we're focusing on today, your glutes. Your glutes consist of 3 main muscles. The gluteus maximus is the largest and most powerful, responsible for driving hip movement. The gluteus medius and minimus sit along the side of the hips and play a critical role in balance and stability, especially when standing or walking on one leg. When these muscles are strong and properly activated, they protect your spine, reduce stress on your knees, stabilize your hips, and support healthy posture. But when they're weak or dormant, which is extremely common with age, the rest of the body pays the price. Long hours spent sitting at desks, in cars, or on the couch can lead to a condition known as gluteal amnesia, where the brain gradually loses its ability to fully engage the glutes. Over time, this leads to muscle imbalances, postural changes, and a higher risk of injury or falls. This is where the squat myth comes in. While squats are a compound movement that can involve the glutes, they also rely heavily on the quads, hamstrings, and lower back. For adults over 50, especially those with sensitive knees or spines, squats often shift the workload away from the glutes altogether. Instead of building strength, they create discomfort. You may feel exhausted afterward, but that doesn't mean the right muscles were trained. That's why today's approach is different. We'll focus on deliberate, targeted glute activation, rebuilding strength with better control, improved balance, and less risk of injury. Let's begin with the first exercise, the modified step down. This movement may appear simple, but when performed correctly, it's one of the most effective ways to reawaken and strengthen the glutes, especially the gluteus maximus. Unlike squats, this exercise loads the glutes in their lengthened position, where many adults over 50 are weakest. To perform it, stand on a sturdy step or low platform. Let one foot hover off the edge as you slowly lower it toward the floor. Shift your hips back as if reaching for a chair behind you, rather than simply bending the knee. Lightly tap the heel to the ground, pause, then press through the heel of the standing leg to return to the top. Move slowly and with control. Keep your knee aligned with your foot and avoid letting it collapse inward. If balance is challenging, Use a wall or chair for support, for added difficulty. Hold a dumbbell in the opposite hand of the working leg. This increases the demand on the gluteus medius, improving hip stability. Compared to squats, this movement places less strain on the knees and spine, while delivering more precise glute activation. It also trains balance and coordination, essential skills for safe, confident movement as we age. Now let's move to the second exercise, the hip thrust with scoop motion. This exercise strengthens the glutes at their peak contraction, where they're naturally strongest. Sit on the floor with your upper back supported by a bench or couch. Bend your knees, feet flat, shins vertical at the top. Drive through your heels to lift your hips. As you reach the top, gently tuck your chin, keep your ribs down, and scoop the pelvis under, as if zipping up from the bottom. This prevents overarching and ensures the glutes, not the lower back, do the work. Avoid placing the bench too low, positioning your feet incorrectly, or arching excessively through the spine. For adults over 50, this exercise provides direct glute activation. With minimal joint stress, it's low impact, highly effective, and often produces better results than squats ever did. Perform both exercises 2 to 3 times per week. Begin with 3 sets of 8 to 12 controlled repetitions. Focus on quality, not intensity. Mild soreness is normal, but pain is not. Progress gradually. Stimulate, don't overwhelm. To support muscle strength after 50, nutrition matters. Aim for 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. Include whole foods like eggs, yogurt, fish, poultry, tofu, legumes, and whole grains. Stay hydrated and fuel your body consistently. And remember, daily movement matters just as much as exercise sessions. Stand up regularly, walk after meals, use the stairs when possible. You don't need perfection. You don't need heavy squats. You need consistency, awareness, and respect for your body. These 2 exercises may look simple, but they target exactly what most adults over 50 are missing: strong glutes, better posture, improved balance, and reduced joint strain. Start where you are. Listen to your body, and over time, you'll move with greater strength, stability, and confidence. If this helped you, like the video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more science-based wellness guidance designed for this stage of life. We're not just building muscles, we're building resilience, and I'm glad you're here.